This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for August 26, 2022. It's currently July 31st, 2022, 12:12 a.m. That's Eastern Time. In the overall theme and behavior, there's a notable reversal, guys, not just on a one-day chart. When we look at there's a congruency here to the theme card being the fortune card, and then when we look at the 1 month overview, we have the fortune card for the 26th. So congruency there, notable reversal on a 1 month chart. And it looks like we have continued Queen of Wands energy early in the morning. So either that rally continued or we had a drop followed by a rally back to those levels. It's interesting, we have the art card in the pre-market and as the sneak preview card from the prior day. Two things that can mean two things. So there's either a full retracement of the move higher that we saw yesterday. There's a full retracement overnight, like a gap down, or we have a move higher in the pre-market followed by a full retracement of that move higher in the pre-market. And there's an important price level highlighted right around the close. Also, again, another congruency to the end of the day here. So likely very similar price levels. We have the Strife card, we have the Truce card, the Art card, all congruencies here. So price level, important price level here. Reversal here at the end of the day or overnight, roughly. There's a move higher through resistance, followed by, we stay there briefly, and it's followed by a breakdown back through that same price level in the first half hour. Important resistance highlighted at a trade opportunity at that important resistance between roughly 10 and 11. And there's volatility there's quite a bit of volatility between roughly 10 and between roughly 10 and 12-ish. Volatility, there's a bit of a rally along the diagonal trend line. We finished that rally off with a fast sudden move higher mark, followed by a breakdown through that same diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. There's a notable reversal there as well between roughly 10 and 11, or we should say late morning. We should say late morning reversal. Looks like there's a reversal also in the pre-market, and there's a reversal mid-afternoon session as well. So a lot going on there, but big congruencies early in the day, guys, to prior day's price level. Midday, there's a drop through a support level to meet a secondary support. We move sideways along that support and then break down through multiple supports. A bit of a rally in the early afternoon. Early to mid-afternoon, that marks an opportunity to open up a short position or protect against long positions, and a decline that commences right around 2 o'clock in the midst. There's a fast sudden move higher, and then out of that fast sudden move higher, decline commences. The volatility in the last hour of trading with a fast sudden move higher marking the end of that period of volatility. It looks like towards the very end of the day. I'm also advised to open up some protection here on the 26th towards the end of the day. I probably would buy protection first thing, depending on where we are in the 25th. If we close at a high, I'd buy protection there. If we don't close at a high on the 25th, I'd likely buy protection here early morning. No, I'd likely buy protection in early afternoon, roughly around let's say 1 to 2 o'clock. There's also a trade opportunity, significant trade opportunity the following day. So I guess that's Monday the 29th, in the midst of a important support level that we attempt to establish, or we establish a new support level, something like that. There's a trade opportunity in there. Behavior around the low is going to be sideways rotation. We rise up, meet the closest resistance, and then decline back down to that support level and move sideways along that support level in rotation again. Behavior around the high, there's going to be a resistance level that's met, followed by a decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. a move to the upside in the post market. And that's the 26th of August 2022 for the S&P 500, guys. We're using SO Meta analysis. Go check us out on our someta.com. We have an analysis program using astrology and all sorts of stuff. You can check it out, subscription based, that we launched, and hopefully we've got a Kickstarter that has now been successful and we are moving forward. Otherwise, we're working on another plan to get there. But with that said, guys, when you make money from this reading, pay a little bit of that forward, keep a flow coming, pay a little bit of that backwards out of gratitude, and then do what you will with the rest of it, as long as it's out of love. And the universe will reward you with tenfold in all directions. I'll see you on the next one.